Hey, good morning guys. So what we're going to be doing is it's another beautiful start to the week. It's Monday morning and we're going to be cracking on with the floor joist upstairs. Pete's just literally getting a little bit of a quick tidy up, even though we had a tidy up Friday. And then we're going to get a load of tools up because obviously we didn't want to leave any tools on site over the weekend. And then we're going to crack on and get a great work platform. Will's bringing the saws through, look. Yes, there we go, boom. Alex is getting on with the brickwork, just getting the mix ready. Eagle's giving them a hand, and then we're away. This is the dance, you know, see the European girls?
No.
When they won the football,
yeah.
Because they were playing Germany, weren't they?
Yeah.
And they were like, oh yeah, like this is the dance. Come on, well, this is a dance. We're championing the girls. This is what it is. Big respect.
I heard them sing Sweet Caroline.
Yeah, dude, honestly.
Sweet Caroline.
It was absolutely mid-mate. Boom.
The next bit of rips, mate. Don't worry about it.
Look at that. It's how much you can get in a wheelbarrow, isn't it, Will?
We can get everything in the wheelbarrow.
We can get everything in a wheelbarrow. Oh, I've got a new toy wheel, look.
You got a new toy?
Yeah, new hammer holster, look, there from Truss Buddy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to work out how this slots into my belt. I'll have to phone Sean if I can't work it out, but I'm really looking forward to that.
You can work it out, Tony.
I can work it out, mate.
You can.
We're actually getting ourselves set up because we're going to go to Tiddington, clear down Tiddington. We're needing a load of stuff that's at Tiddington for this job. So we're going to take some chains, we're going to take some straps over. Do you want this, Pete?
Yeah, it's just better to have it than not. What's the saying? Have it and not need it, and then need it and not have it.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Still early. Come on.
Should we go for a Macca's?
No, God, no. Burger King every time.
Burger King every time. I like that. So I'd like to know what you guys think, whether it's Burger King, McDonald's, or KFC. A good KFC for me. But they've changed the chips again, and I don't like that. We've just come to Tiddington. I'm coming here to see the client, see how we're getting on. We're picking a load of nails up. We've got a load of nails and then a load of tools. Also, a lot of this stuff can go back to the unit. Need to get a load more of these, obviously, because the truss roof that we're doing. We've actually got loads and loads of joist hangers and truss clips to put on. Need to get another couple of boxes of these. Can you do that, Alex, can you? For England, winning the game. Can you do that? Yeah, that's it, that's fine. Can you do that? But obviously make it look a bit more jolly. Go for it! Yeah, look at that, he's getting it.
That's as much as you're getting.
I need you to do me a favour. I need you to do this. Can you do that? Like Mike's just doing. Come on, Mike's just doing it. Come on, Mike, come on, get do one, Phil, come on. Off we go, back. So we're back at Coventry now. What we're going to be doing is unloading the van. We've got a load more gear for this project, getting it ready for that, organising it. So what else we're going to do, and then have break. I'm going to have a bit of a quick sort out, starting to put relevant fixings in certain places, relevant other bits in certain places, because of one thing that we all know, if you've got all of your kit here, all the fixings that you need here, now obviously a lot of these fixings and machines that I need are actually not needed until about 2 weeks time, but you remember the thing, I can't think of everything. There is 100% times that I forget to pick up things, or I think I've got it on the van, haven't got it on the van. I'm just doing a bit of list in my head what I do need in the next 2 weeks. I went and picked up a load of machines today, got all that sorted out, picked up some fixings, ordered some more fixings as well, what we'll need. And then the other thing is, it's a little bit untidy here as well, you can't really see. I don't like that, I like to make sure I can see what I'm actually getting to. I'll end up tidying this section up here and getting this tidy so I can really see what I'm after.
Well, you've got quite the collection of reading glasses going on at the moment.
Oh yeah.
Like 6 pairs.
I've got 10 pairs at home.
Yeah, that's it, you know what I mean? Jesus. Yeah, I think you're right.
That'll be on me.
Yeah,
this is what I'll do.
The full pencils.
I'll keep my temporaries there, can't I?
That's it.
The glasses there. That's the spare pencil in case that one drops at me out.
There you go. Happy days. And the trestles are complete. And look, they stack.
They stack as well, they do, don't they? I like that, Pete.
solid, this is
Do you know what? Great platforms to work with this.
Yeah.
This is nice, isn't it?
I made that up on the cuff, that was a complete accident, yeah.
Right, okay, so ridges. We'll jump up to this one first.
Okie dokie.
We're going to measure off there now, mate, what that is at the bottom. So, I'm going to get Pete's lovely new trestles. And do you know what else? They make lovely chairs to sit on the break time, don't they?
That's it.
They do.
So basically we're looking for sort of like in the centre, ain't we really?
Centre, mate, plumb.
Now, so one good thing I do like about using Paslode now is you always have that 1/4 inch to tap around, don't you?
You've got a feeling that's good.
No, I've got the jig, mate.
Oh,
I've got the jig, you know what I mean?
He's got the jig, he's done. Lovely. Oh, watched Top Gun last night, Pete.
Oh, God.
The old one.
Oh, no, not the new one.
I watched the new one later.
Is any good?
Yeah, because the old one, you forget at the time. You know, you've got Iceman, haven't you? It's actually quite good. So we're looking at the truss drawing at the moment to understand what centres these go at. Normally it's 600 centres, but I just want to double check to make sure what we've got. We've got the light well, obviously going to go in here for the staircase, which is really important. We're going to look at that. The double trimmer is probably one of the key ones that we want to get in. I always make sure my double trimmers are actually slightly away from where I want to hook on onto, just to give me a bit of tolerance and a bit of leeway. They're all 600s, mate, so what we need to do, plumb down off here, buddy. Plumb down, then off there. Metre 65. So basically, you know where the centre is now, so if I go here, zip it across here like that, mate. And then I'll give you the measurement from there to there. 201.5 inches. Yeah, so half of that is then going to be
103/4.
there. So I'm just going to do that and then just double check it. I'll then go over here now. There you go, spot on that is. And then if you do the same over there, Pete.
Oh, brilliant. I've got a metric only tape.
So now that's centre. Now on the truss drawing, we can see the centre of that timber there is a 47mm timber, isn't it, mate?
Yeah.
And you can see that timber then just comes to the side of it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Basically. So if you then say, right, the timber's 47, half of 47 is 23.
23.5.
So that represents then your ridge up above, mate, yeah? And then we know then the timber comes, literally the floor joist comes there, buddy. And then all I would do then is run my tape out and then just do 600 centres as far as I could. I'll bring it to the 2.4 like that.
Yeah.
Because that's going to be my edge here, yeah? So all I'll do is run it at 2.4. I'll then just jump down and then mark then 600 centres. So 2.4 is 1800, isn't it?
Yeah.
12, and then X again, and then 6, X again, there like that, and then obviously my last one is then going to be where the tape is actually, Pete. So basically once you've got that, you then just line through all your measures. There we go. So I know where it is. I'll then mark the next 600. What you can do with this is see your tape, just do that stripe of the tape. Use the tape as the marker. There we go, mark it up. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then there's that last one just picking up ceiling joist. So we're ready to put those in now, Pete. We do that.
Measure down to your 170.
Measure down 170, you're only going to end up taking like 2 inches out.
So what do we want to do? Do we want to just set up a couple of string lines and do it like that?
Definitely all we're doing now is, if you imagine my line, see look, my new line hasn't arrived yet, Pete.
Have you?
You've got your line.
What, you mean my one that's better than everyone else's?
Yeah, your line's
okay.
better. Onto the line, so you got there, yeah?
Yeah.
So here now, all I would do is just cut a section here and this section there, can't we just cut that out? We move to the next one.
Okay.
Okay, mate. You got it?
Yeah. Oh, right on the
Look at that, right on the there again, innit? So do that. Next one, hopefully might be a little bit easier. Get that one through there, can't we, Pete? That one through there. That'll be easy for us, isn't it? But what time is it?
Ain't got a clue. Should we just listen to our stomachs and go and get something to eat?
Yeah, I think so, mate.
So tell me, how has your experience in the building industry been so far?
start crying though.
Because obviously, from university life to now coming to work with a load of builders, how does it feel?
Pretty special occasion each day is to be amongst some of the best builders. No, it's been good.
Get your tongue out his ass.
So like is the banter? I mean, like, you know, at uni, you probably have a laugh and everything else.
The banter's probably a bit different at uni than here, but either set of banter's good fun. Like,
yeah.
To always be really hungry after school, and I'd always prefer to go hungry than eat any of these malted milk biscuits. Cause
Well, you've had an laugh, haven't you? Yeah. And sometimes the limo driver was 10 minutes late, you know. Will really knows how to connect with the working man, doesn't he? Yeah. Don't you just hate it when your butler doesn't pair your socks correctly? What's that about?
One of the things I've got to do now, guys, every week I do like a recap of exactly where we are. I've got to get the coding system, which is over there. Got to put some entries into the log. One thing I am going to do is I'm going to do a separate video of the data sheets that I use, and then also I'll then do the same video. I'll then show how those data sheets work, because they all talk to each other. It's just like an Excel sheet. It allows me to analyze the information that tells me how much the job is costing. And also the other thing I'm doing at the moment is I'm trying to devise a program through the same system that actually tells me in percentages where we are on the project. I know you can actually buy these packages, but with all of these packages, it always becomes something that you need and you can't have. Like my package that I've worked out tells me how much tax I'm paying to the guys, what they need to be paid. It does lots and lots of different things as well. I'm giving that away free to anybody who wants it, you know. They can tweak it, mess around with it. It's one thing it's going to be, if somebody wants to use it, they can have it free. So I'm going to crack on with that now. Also do the digital diary to make sure that's right and just do a few amendments on that. And then we're going to sort some material out for this week, the start of the week, making sure everything's going to be here, because I don't want to be running around too much. We had a bit of a sort out Friday because the site was getting to be a little bit of a mess, and I hate sites being messy. So Pete did a huge job tidying this in here, and then we did a big tidy upstairs. So good morning, you beautiful people. I hope you're all having a beautiful day. We've been at the office this morning. Last night I went to see the John Williams composer. He's done some amazing things like E.T., Star Wars, Indiana Jones. It's just, you look at everything he's composed, it's just absolutely amazing. He's 9 years old, he did Schindler's List. Actually, when they played Schindler's List, I had a tear in my eye, Pete.
Jesus.
I did, honestly, it emotionally moved me, mate. It was so good. Can't recommend it enough, guys, so definitely check out the Birmingham Symphony Orchestra and John Williams, what those guys did. It was just, close your eyes and I was just lost. It was just breathtaking, the music. It was so beautiful. Now we've got to get back over to Coventry, and then we're going to crack a load of floor joists.
Yeah, we've got a load of cutting, load of fitting to do, so just might be a bit tight on the timber, I reckon.
Yeah, I was going to say, they are, honestly, literally, I've never known it before. The offcuts to this timber is like 40 mil, isn't it, Pete?
I think it reflects sort of like the cost of the materials going up, because before, when
Definitely.
you get truss roofs, I mean, you'd probably have half a dozen legs left over, wouldn't you? But now it's just dead tight.
And then what else we got going on, Pete?
Well, obviously infill, we've got the dormers to put on, and we've got all the. We need to find out from the engineer what he wants us to do with the chicken mesh.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, because that's going to be a bit. That's going to be a bit.
Yeah, we need to sort of vermin control.
So that's going to be that's going to be an interesting conversation with them, isn't it?
We've worked out that the offcut that we've got here will actually give us 40 mil over the actual length we want, because this side here is 2.530, the other side there is 2.515, and what we've got to do is make sure that we're not getting any waste, because they've only given us 40 mil offcut on the other timber. So it's really important, always check the length of your joist like we've just done, because we could have just carried on cutting and then suddenly realised that we were then not using the right offcuts for the right locations. The other thing is that we've then found out the clips that we need for these joists. These clips here, these are called the THM 230/50. 250. And you'll be shocked how strong these are. Really, really strong, guys. That's all you do. Tuck it underneath like that. Now, if a nail gets in the way, yeah, just get the nail. Tap it in. Clip up, nice and tight to the underneath, yeah. Tap that in first. Tap that in. Position that end there into the hole. And pull the trigger. And then the side of the joist. As soon as you run out of nails, like that, push them the cartridge, push to the clip in, alright. This is one of those game-changing tools that I always talk about. There's not many out, but this is definitely one of them, like Dan's roofing square. This is an awesome bit of kit.
You might have mentioned it. It's really good at it. You got your new hammer holster in it as well.
I have, look at that.
Serious, that
is honestly, that's a work of art, that hammer holster. I'm really loving that hammer holster so far, you know.
I told you about my
no, tell me about your bag, Will. Where did that come from, Will?
Well, it's actually a was that a hand-me-down? Yeah, it was a hand-me-down.
Was it a gift?
Well,
you're borrowing it, are you?
A temporary gift whilst I'm on the site.
Yes, okay.
And it was from a very generous man. He was walking past on the street and asked me if I wanted to borrow it. So I was like, yeah, cool.
I like the hammer, man.
Yeah, oh yeah, this hammer is
what hammer is that?
It's a hand-me-down hammer, actually.
It's a hand-me-down hammer as
well?
Yeah,
that's what I call it. Yeah.
So let's have a look.
Hammer.
That feels like a 16-ounce hammer. It's got fiberglass through here. It actually looks like a Stanley, but it's not, is it?
No, it's not.
It's actually a really high-quality home base.
You took the words. I was going to say exactly the same thing. 16-ounce kind of.
Yeah.
Had that sort of feel to it. You know, lovely
grip.
You
lovely grip.
Yeah.
Okay with that?
You can get quite a nice kind of backswing on it. And, you know.
And how are you getting on with using the Paslode guns, the truss clips? You loving
that?
Well,
we're actually onto a completely different kettle of fish now.
The level there.
They are awesome. They're a serious bit of kit. Great bit of equipment. Look how easy they've made it getting in all these floor joists. Just bit of boom. Happy days.
Bit of boom. Oh, he's using my words. Bit of boom. Oh, look.
Don't worry, Tony.
That's right. That's why I like this.
Oh, really? Well, if you look at my tape measure, it's actually really nice. You know, it says Tony. That's for
oh, it's broken again.
Yeah, your pencil is on a field day.
Proper pencil, mate.
What's the difference between the red and the yellow ones?
Better.
The red one's better because they look like Darth Maul.
So what I'm doing, guys, is I'm just going to try and roughly calculate where these double trimmers are going to probably land. But if you can imagine, my quarter landings are going to be about 850. So if I come off this section in 875, that'll include for down the plaster. So I'm actually going to go about here. Now if I say like a rise and a good go is about 220. So if I go 220 on there, and then if I do that, that just gives me an idea. That's one go. That's the second go. Look, that'll be the third. 220. There, mark on it. 220. This is just rough, guys, because obviously I want to see how many treads I can get. And look at that, 220. That ain't bad, is it? What a guess. So if you can imagine the staircase, we're really restricted with the window down there. But now we've got the quarter landing, two rises downstairs. I think we're going to be pretty much on the money there, guys, so that's going to be really, really good. we can get the relevant timbers and clips into here. Obviously we won't put the foley brackets in until I get the actual staircase worked out on a piece of paper. I'll actually then take the floor to floor. I can actually get it absolutely spot on the minute, but just so we can crack on and keep going. I've just marked it out as a 220 going, it works beautifully, guys, so I'm really pleased with that. The truss companies sent everything all out. We started to get all the floor joists in. We've got all the main floor joists through the light well, they've all gone in beautifully. And we just worked out now, we've cut loads of other floor joists. We can actually get one side in, but we can't get the other side in. We're actually physically ran out of timber. So I'm now having this conversation with the truss company, which I know they'll sort it out, and the neat trusses, they're absolutely brilliant. But it's that thing, I'm short of 14 lengths of timber. So I've got to now go and pick them up, but this sort of thing always happens on site. So up early tomorrow morning, get over to the neat trusses, pick up the timbers that we need, and then we're away. So we're going to get some ply up to make a platform for the upstairs, because it will give us a great working platform, won't it? Great day today. Pete and Will have smashed these floor joists in here. We've got all the relevant binders cut out to a certain point to allow them to drop in, got the clips in. It's been a really good day, but we're having to come to a bit of a grinding halt because we've actually run out of floor joists. They're organising the floor joists to be ready for me first thing in the morning to pick up. So tomorrow that means then I can get them here, get those joists in the other side. We've also got the ply up from downstairs to obviously allow us to then get this working platform now running, which is really key. Instead of dancing in between the joists, it makes it a lot easier to work. Hey, good morning you beautiful people. We're off to Nuneaton Trusses. We literally are 14 pieces short, so they said, look, come and pick it up tomorrow morning time. We'll have it ready for you in the yard. So it's really good of them, but these things happen, you know, it is one of those things. So we just have to adapt. We've still got a lot to do, but we're doing well. But you know, it's like anything, I'm always chasing myself to keep pushing the project forward, which is really important. Here we go, Nuneaton Trusses. Now this place, this is a really big old place, it's absolutely colossal, Nuneaton Trusses. We're actually going to do bring to you guys a production of how a truss is made, so I'm really excited to bring that to you guys, so I'm really looking forward to that. So here we go, boom. Oh, that's it, yeah, that's it, exactly that. I love these forklifts. I think these forklifts are really good. Put them onto the side, all the material. What we're going to do is put a couple of bands and go over onto there, that's it. So, brilliant job. Awesome. Well, look at all the trusses on there, ready to go. One thing I love about this place, it's so organised. So I've had to spit that out quickly because you wouldn't believe it. When I was serving my apprenticeship, I actually fitted the windows of that bungalow there, 131. I actually made the windows. It was the first set of windows I actually made in the joinery shop, and then I actually went then to fit them as well with the guy called Jack Ball, who was one of the guys who trained me. Absolutely brilliant he was. There it is, there, look. Can't believe it. And they're still there today. There they are, look. Oh no, looks like they've been taken out. They're all UPVC. Oh my God, I'm gutted. So, right, gonna get these unloaded. Right. myself are smashing it out. So what we're doing is cracking these floor joists in here. Now on the actual drawing itself, it doesn't actually show noggins, but the one thing is definitely going to be said, it really firms it all up just by putting a central noggin through. The other thing is we can throw a twist strap from that, holding up the ceiling joist down below, because I've got a feeling we'll have to take this central binder out, because I think building and control will want it out. The rest of the thing, put all the clips in, doing a great job. Pete's just obviously cutting the last of the noggins up, got one more to put over there. We've got a few floor joists to put in over here as well, but all of that's done. That central part's now finished, and then tomorrow we can then start to look at some of the mono trusses and get those in. Just gonna grab some lateral straps. We can then cut them up, do the twisted straps that we need to do. So what I want to do is grab myself 20 lateral straps, get in there, get back, drop them off, then they're ready for Pete and Will on Friday. Right, see you later, buddy.
Okay, so because we're cutting out the binders in this job, we want to give the ceiling some additional support. Now, the way we're going to do this, we're going to use lateral straps like this, but obviously they need to be twisted so that they run 90 degrees to the noggins that we're going to be putting into. Now, if you had to buy a load of these twist lateral straps, cost you an absolute fortune. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to show you a really quick, easy way of twisting them yourself and saving yourself a load of money and a load of time. Get yourself a couple of screws, a couple of 50s, a couple of 70s, depending on how long or how short you want them. Screw them to your bench. Now that's nice and secure. Get yourself just an ordinary adjustable spanner, set it to the thickness of your steel. Now, little tip, the longer the adjustable spanner, the easier it's going to be, because you'll have more leverage. If you haven't got the strength to do it, just put an extension bar on it, you know, a little bit of scaff bar, anything like that. And all you do, nice and easy, twist that to 90 degrees, cut it off at your appropriate length, and that's job done.
The cost of lateral straps.
We always end up with a load of those left over, don't we? So it's just a way.
I just love you. I know what. I know. You know. That's it.
That's it. I don't know how I do it for the money.
It's been a great day. We've got it all noggined out. We've got it all moved around. Really, really pleased. Pretty much, I would say 85% of the actual floor is in now. There's a couple of other timbers that we're going to do just to strengthen the floor up. Because definitely, would you agree, guys? As soon as we got them noggins through the centre, how much stronger that floor is, isn't it?
To be fair, I mean, it's 10 times better, you know what I mean?
Definitely is a big must. These binders here, that's where we're putting the twisted strap, which is then going to drop down to the ceiling joist, and then we're going to mechanically fix it then. It might pay us, instead of shooting the nail gun, to actually screw those in, Pete.
Yeah, definitely. Probably nail gun to the side. Yeah. Because what you can actually do is, if you want to get these like really, really tight, what you can do, mark your hole where it's going to go, and then you aim your screw 10mm higher. And then what you do is you actually use the screw as a tightening process.
That's a great show, mate. That's what we
so
do.
if you can over the length, you want to get at least 4 to 5 fixings in.
Yeah, that sounds good. Absolutely brilliant. And what we're going to use some into the ceiling joist, some 50mm screws. Would be nice, wouldn't it? 50mm 10s.
50s both sides, to be fair.
Yeah, sounds okay. So that's what we'll do.
We've got a nice big box of them, so that'll be sound.
So it's the end of the day. We've had a great week so far. What we're going to do now, we just do the last bit of a tidy up, and then we're going home. So a well-deserved rest. What a day. Been a great day today.
Yeah, got a bit done, didn't we? So it's nice.
So guys, tell me how your guys' day's been. We've had a great day. Me, Pete and Will have smashed it today. Yeah, we'll get that done started on Monday, can't we, mate?
Yeah.
Hey you beautiful people, another beautiful day. So if you enjoy the video, make sure you like, comment and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so every time we upload a video you'll be notified. So have an awesome week. See you soon guys on the next vlog.